Hi folks, Lou here, and I'm going to talk about something that's one of my pet peeves as a game player, and it's something that I avoid doing as a designer because it's so unreal. And that is what I might call the Superman complex. This derives from a situation where units fight one-on-one regardless of how many other units are around. Uh, this happens in Empire Deluxe Enhanced Edition, which I play a great deal. It happens in the early versions of Civilization and may happen in the later ones. I haven't played later than Civ 3. So in Civ, you have a pile of units, but you put one on top in effect, and it fights whatever's on top of the other one, and it keeps fighting until it gets killed, and then the next one comes up, and so forth. This is nonsense from a military point of view. It defies one of the major principles of war, which is the principle of mass. If you have 10 divisions fighting one division, that division's doomed. It doesn't have a prayer. It probably won't manage to inflict much damage on the 10 attackers. But in these games, and even in a game like Risk, for example, if one side gets lucky, they can just kill one unit after another. It's frustrating as all hell as a player because you can have an enemy unit move next to your city, infantry say, and you shoot it a couple times with artillery, and then you attack it with a couple of infantry, and then you bomb it, and then you leave a plane up guarding your city, and the unit survives all those and then kills the unit guarding your city, and then the next turn it captures your city. So it defeats about 8 units where it has a 50-50 chance or less of winning each battle. But it happens. So that, in effect, increases the standard deviation of the results because you can never be sure that just by sheer luck, one side's going to have a wildly out-of-line result. Now, of course, that can even happen in a game like Britannia because you're rolling dice, and if the attackers, however many there are just very, very unlucky, then one unit can survive for quite a while. And if it's lucky and kills an enemy unit every time, then something strange can happen. But given the dice rolling is 1/3 chance of a hit generally, it doesn't happen very often. It happens often enough to make combat less than fully predictable. But it doesn't usually get to the point of frustration where the Superman unit just keeps going and going and going and going. So the question is, do you want your game to have this in it or not? I don't, and so I don't use that kind of system. The Britannia, I guess, is about as close as it comes. Thanks for listening.